With Venus in Capricorn in the first house, the person tends to be serious and responsible in matters of love and beauty. They prefer stability, and the effort to maintain it might make them appear reserved or unemotional. They may attract or be attracted to mature, reliable partners who share their practical, down-to-earth qualities. Career-wise, these individuals often find success in industries that value discipline, such as finance, law, or management. They demonstrate exceptional leadership potential and a strong sense of duty towards their work. They care deeply about their public image, which can make them overly cautious and can hinder their ability to take risks. Having Venus in Capricorn in the first house comes with its strengths and challenges. On the positive side, the placement fosters loyalty, perseverance, and the capacity for hard work, but they might be seen as cold or unapproachable due to their strict, pragmatic demeanor. These individuals often deal with struggle in expressing emotions and showing vulnerability, which can lead to difficulties in personal relationships. A significant lesson for Venus in Capricorn in the first house is learning to balance their inherent drive for success and achievement with their need for personal satisfaction and emotional fulfillment. Embracing vulnerability, expressing emotions openly, and taking calculated risks can lead to richer, more satisfying relationships and a more gratifying career journey. These shifts can also help them to be seen as warm, approachable figures, capable of both leading and nurturing those around them. Someone with Venus in Capricorn in the second house is practical, realistic, and values stability in relationships and personal wealth. They seek partners who provide security and have a serious and goal-oriented approach to relationships, often planning long-term. Career-wise, they're drawn to roles of authority and responsibility, placing significant value on steady income and wealth accumulation. Their strengths include their reliability and hard work. They're known to be loyal and committed in partnerships. With careers, they're disciplined and persistent, often succeeding through a slow and steady approach. They enjoy the finer things in life, but are willing to work hard for them. Their challenges are their tendency for materialism and a fear of poverty, which can become an obsession. They may also appear cold or distant in relationships due to their practical nature. These individuals can struggle with showing vulnerability, often opting to keep their emotions in check. Growth's lessons include learning to balance drive for success with personal relationships. They need to adopt a more flexible approach to their life and love, remembering that not everything of value can be measured in material ways. Understanding that relationships need more than security and reliability, and embracing spontaneity and romance will be beneficial. Letting go of rigid views on income and wealth, and embracing the idea that financial situations can fluctuate, will lead to personal growth. Their journey is about balancing their pragmatic approach with emotional openness, and money with other forms of wealth. When Venus is in Capricorn, people tend to gravitate toward security and stability in their love and social life. This placement suggests a practical, careful approach to emotional connections and a preference for slow and steady relationships. They are usually committed, reliable partners. However, they may come off as somewhat cold or reserved, as they often hide their feelings behind a strong, stoic exterior. In terms of career, Venus in Capricorn can be highly driven and ambitious. They usually have a clear plan for their future and are willing to work hard to achieve their goals. These individuals make for dedicated, patient, and loyal colleagues. Being placed in the third house amplifies the communicative aspect of Venus. Third house is about communication, learning, and local environment. Therefore, these individuals may well succeed in fields related to communication like journalism, writing, or marketing. Strengths associated with this placement include resilience, reliability, and a powerful work ethic. Challenges might involve overemphasis on practicality, emotional restraint, and a tendency to suppress desires and feelings in favor of duties and responsibilities. For personal growth, learning to express emotions openly and not letting work overtake personal needs can be beneficial lessons. Their reserved nature should not be mistaken for their lack of feelings. Once they open up, they can be sensitive and affectionate partners. Balancing their ambitious nature with their personal life is key to their happiness. Venus in Capricorn in the fourth house suggests a person who values stability, security, and tradition, particularly in their home and personal life. They seek emotional safety and satisfaction through creating a beautiful, organized, and reliable home environment. They might enjoy activities like interior decoration or gardening. In terms of relationships, they are typically serious and practical. They prefer stable, long-term relationships over casual dating. They may be cautious in love, taking their time to truly trust and commit to a partner. They can be protective and nurturing, placing a high value on family and close friends. In terms of career, they may excel in areas where responsibility, patience, and practicality are valued. Real estate, construction, or domestic-related industries may suit them well. They have a knack for turning abstract ideas into tangible results. Strengths of this placement include discipline, perseverance, loyalty, and a strong sense of duty. Their homes often become safe havens for those they love. However, they can also be overly cautious or reserved, which can hamper their spontaneity and affect their relationships. They may struggle with emotional expressiveness, leading to feelings of isolation or loneliness. Also, they may tend to overwork or prioritize work over personal life. Key growth lessons are learning to express emotions effectively, warming up to spontaneity, and finding a balance between work and personal life. They will also benefit from learning to be less hard on themselves and to find joy in the present rather than constantly working towards future security. Venus in Capricorn in the fifth house indicates a personality that approaches love and creativity with seriousness and a focus on long-term rewards. There is a deep appreciation for stability, tradition, and meaningful experiences in romance and personal expression. This placement often blends ambition with a love for beauty and enjoyment. In relationships, there is a preference for committed, dependable partners. Love is expressed through loyalty, practical actions, and a willingness to build something lasting. While romantic, this placement may hesitate to show vulnerability, leading to cautious behavior in love. Challenges include a fear of rejection or failure, which can create emotional walls or limit spontaneity in relationships. The fifth house influence enhances creativity and self-expression but often channels these into structured, purposeful projects. There is a strong desire to create something of value, whether through artistic pursuits, leadership roles, or mentoring. This placement may excel in careers involving the arts, entertainment, or any field that allows for creative growth with tangible results. Responsibility is a central theme, often influencing how joy and leisure are experienced. Strengths include reliability, ambition, and the ability to turn creative ideas into reality. Challenges involve allowing more spontaneity, embracing emotional risks, and finding balance between work and play. The lesson is to integrate Capricorn's focus on achievement with the fifth house's call for joy and self-expression. By embracing fun and emotional openness, this placement can achieve deeper fulfillment in both relationships and creative pursuits while building lasting success. Having Venus in Capricorn in the sixth house suggests a practical, disciplined, and ambitious approach to love, work, and personal values. The individual is likely committed, reliable, and values stability and order. In relationships, they are loyal, showing love through actions more than words. They may take time to open up emotionally, preferring to build trust slowly over time. In terms of career, this placement favors professions requiring organization, responsibility, and detail-oriented skills. They may excel in fields related to health, service, or management, as they are good at handling tasks efficiently. Venus in Capricorn in the sixth house also brings challenges. The person might struggle with being overly practical, sacrificing passion for stability. They may become workaholics, neglecting personal life for professional achievement. However, these challenges bring personal growth opportunities. Learning to balance work with relaxation and emotional connections can lead to a more fulfilling life. Balancing their pragmatism with creativity can lead to increased satisfaction in relationships and work. This position also indicates a potential strength in maintaining long-term relationships and accomplishing goals. They may have the quality of bringing order to chaos, making them valuable in both their personal and professional lives. Their persistency, patience, and dedication are their key strengths, which make them reliable partners and trustworthy employees. Combining all of these aspects, it becomes clear that Venus in Capricorn in the sixth house individuals are those who value structure, work hard for what they want, and strive for stable, meaningful relationships. Their growth lies in learning to embrace spontaneity, allow themselves to be vulnerable in love, and avoid Venus in Capricorn in the seventh house indicates a person with a serious and realistic attitude towards love and relationships. They likely seek stability and commitment, with a tendency to be cautious or traditional in matters of the heart. They may also be drawn to older or more mature partners. In terms of personality, they are typically responsible, determined, and value-driven. They might show their love through actions rather than words, and strive for mutual respect and understanding in their relationships. Career-wise, these individuals may excel in professions that require diplomacy, negotiation, or relationship management due to their ability to build and maintain strong relationships. Business, law, or any career that warrants a methodical and disciplined approach may be particularly fitting. Strengths include their steadfastness, loyalty, and reliability. They are often respected for their strong work ethic and commitment to their responsibilities. However, potential challenges may include being too reserved or stoic, which could lead to them being perceived as distant or unemotional. They may struggle to let people in and express their feelings openly. For personal growth, learning to balance their drive for security with the need for emotional openness and vulnerability may be important. They could benefit from embracing flexibility and spontaneity in their relationships and careers, understanding that it's okay to let go of control and perfection at times. Lastly, cultivating the ability to express feelings more freely may lead to more fulfilling personal relationships. Venus in Capricorn in the 8th house suggests a pragmatic, reliable, and ambitious personality. This person likely appreciates structure, values responsibility, and has a natural talent for management and organization. However, the placement also indicates potential challenges, such as resisting change and having a tendency to be overly conservative. In relationships, this person is likely serious and committed. They desire long-term stability and can be somewhat reserved or guarded until trust is established. However, once trust is built, their bond is highly enduring. In terms of career influences, this placement suggests an inclination towards fields that require discipline and strategic planning. Financial planning, real estate, and business are potentially good fits. The combination of Venus, Capricorn, and the 8th house suggests strong potential for financial growth through smart investments or inheritance. The strengths associated with this placement include loyalty, resilience, and practicality, while the challenges include an excessive focus on stability, fear of the unknown, and emotional guardedness. Personal growth lessons may involve learning to take more risks, being open to emotional intimacy, and understanding that change, though unsettling, is often necessary for growth. Respecting emotions, both their own and others, and understanding the power and beauty of vulnerability could be significant influences leading to personal growth. The overarching theme for someone with Venus in Capricorn in the 8th house is one of balancing their natural desire for control and stability with the unpredictability of life and the complexity of human emotions. A person with Venus in Capricorn in the 9th house is practical and disciplined in love, linking relationships with responsibilities and commitments. This person seeks stable, long-term connections and expresses love in pragmatic ways, with their love language often being linked to acts of service. They have a traditional approach to relationships, preferring partners who are mature and exhibit seriousness in life. In terms of core personality traits, they are ambitious, dedicated, and have a pragmatic approach to life. They are composed and like to take their time before making decisions, giving attention to the potential long-term effects. Even though they might come off as cold or reserved initially, they are actually deeply caring and protective of their loved ones. In terms of career influences, this placement suggests success in fields that require discipline, structure, and long-term planning. They may thrive in areas like law, education, or business sectors where their organized and strategic skills are valued. Spiritual or philosophical professions can also appeal to them, as the 9th house is linked to higher learning and exploration of the world. The strengths associated with this placement include dedication, reliability, and consistency. However, they may struggle with rigidity, difficulty in expressing emotions, and keeping work and personal life separate. For personal growth, they have to learn to share their emotions more openly and accept that change is a part of life. They should also try to balance their practical side with their emotional needs to avoid dissatisfaction in relationships or life in general. Venus in Capricorn in the 10th house reveals a practical, responsible, and ambitious personality. These individuals are likely to be goal-oriented, displaying a robust, loyal nature mixed with hints of conservatism. They crave stability and often display old soul wisdom, even from a young age. In relationships, they value trust and commitment, seeking partners who can provide emotional and financial stability. They are not as inclined towards spontaneous or unplanned elements in a relationship and are known for their steadfast loyalty and sincere affection. When discussing career, this placement suggests potential success in business, politics, or management due to their drive, discipline, and practical approach towards achieving their objectives. Their methodical approach, coupled with a desire to build, often leads them to positions of responsibility and prominence. Strengths lying with Venus in Capricorn in the 10th house include patience, strategic planning, and dedication. However, they sometimes struggle with stiffness or seeming aloof due to their serious nature and may unknowingly resist change. Personal growth for these individuals often involves learning to embrace flexibility, nurturing their softer side, and understanding that success can be measured in ways other than material wealth or career achievements. They must understand that while stability is important, it's also okay to let go, have fun, and be spontaneous. Remember, life isn't just about overcoming obstacles, but also about enjoying the journey. With Venus in Capricorn in the 11th house, you prize reliability, consistency, and dedication in your relationships. You seek partners who can provide stability, and you might be attracted to older, more mature individuals. Your approach to relationships is serious and long-term. In terms of career, you aim for positions of responsibility and authority. Organized and meticulous, you are likely to prosper in meticulous, detailed fields such as finance, administration, or management. As for friendships, you are likely to have a small but close-knit circle. You value loyalty and stand up for friends in need. Your social circle might also be older or more experienced. The strengths of this placement include patience, perseverance, and the ability to maintain long-term relationships. You're practical, ambitious, and hardworking. On the downside, you may struggle with being too self-contained or structured, which can come across as cold or distant. You also might face challenges opening up emotionally or showing vulnerability, which can hinder trust building in relationships. Personal growth comes from learning to balance your ambition with emotional openness. You may need to practice showing more spontaneity, allowing for emotional intimacy, and acknowledging the importance of less practical, more affectionate aspects in all types of relationships. Aim for flexibility and emotional expression to balance the seriousness and practicality inherent in this astrological placement. Overall, the key to benefit from Venus in Capricorn in the 11th house is to meld your practical nature with the ability to form and maintain warm interpersonal relationships. Balancing these aspects will lead you towards fulfilling relationships, both personally and professionally. With Venus in Capricorn in the 12th house, you're likely to be disciplined, cautious, and practical in love affairs. You might find yourself attracted to mature and reserved individuals. However, you may struggle to express your feelings, as you have a tendency to keep your romantic side hidden. This can lead to misinterpretations and relationship misunderstandings. Although reserved, your work ethic is strong. You're methodical, ambitious, and don't mind working behind the scenes. Career-wise, you might do well in professions requiring focus, responsibility, and solitude. However, you must learn how to balance your need for privacy with the cooperative nature of most workplaces. You can be quite an introvert, principally due to your wish for self-protection. Despite this tendency, your charm and tact could make you very likable when you decide to engage socially. In terms of personal growth, it's important for you to learn how to share your emotions with others. This will not only improve your relationships but also help you to let go of any self-imposed isolation or insecurity. You'll need to realize that it's okay to lean on others sometimes. A potential strength of this placement is your ability to stay focused, patient, and committed. You have the perseverance to stick with your goals despite setbacks. However, your major challenge is the tendency to suppress your emotions due to a fear of vulnerability. Overcoming this can lead to deeper connections with others and a more satisfying life. Trusting others could ultimately provide the support you need to reach your ambitions.